this is what sick looks like. This. All of this. Sick. Okay. Today I'm going to do a first impressions, if you can understand anything I'm saying, on this Tarte Amazonian Clay full coverage foundation. I bought this, I don't know, a couple days ago. Haven't yet tried it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on my face. I'm going to go about my business today, and I'll check in periodically, and we'll see how it holds up. This is the first ever foundation that I've used by Tarte, and I have high hopes for it because I have other Tarte products, and they're all phenomenal. So let's just kind of get into it. I'm going to use a primer because that's what I would normally do. So I'm going to start with my NYX pore filler. Just kind of dot that in over any problem areas. I will tell you that I don't expect this to last on my nose, only because I've been blowing my nose like crazy. So I don't expect it to last long on my nose. But everywhere else we can see how it does. Today I'm going to use something I don't use very often, but I really like it, so I don't know why I haven't used it. But it's a color correcting primer, and I have a lot of redness around my nose, so we're going to use this today. Get a little squirt of that. I swear, I don't think this sickness is ever going to go away. I was sitting in family relations, and I think it was Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday I was sitting in family relations, and the girl beside me was so sick. Like, you could see it, like, when she walked in, that she was so sick, and I thought, oh God, please stay away. And she didn't, because she sits right beside me, and yeah. My NYX Dark Circle Corrector, because my bags have bags today, so better try to, oh, I got fluffies from my towel. I just showered, and you know how when you're sick and you shower and you feel like you've washed all the sickness away, and then, like, you know, 10 minutes later you feel like you're infected again? That's pretty much how I felt. I felt so good in the shower, and then now it's like, no, I'm still gross. Okay, so now that that's done, and I feel like it's pretty good in there, let's open this bad boy up and see what happens. Sorry, I got the TV on, and it's like the Gym Shopping Network. I was making fun of it last night because the shit is so crazy on there. And they claim that it's like $50,000, but I'm going to sell it to you for $500. Yeah, so I'm just going to do what I would normally do and hope that it works, which is just kind of war paint it all over my face. The lady at Sephora helped me pick this shade, and it does look a little dark to me, but that's why we're doing a first impression. It's very creamy. It's even creamier than that. Oh, that CoverGirl mousse stuff. It's a little hard to blend because it's so thick, but it's seeming to blend, you know, like, well, I mean, it's hard to blend, but there's not any lines or anything, so that's good. I don't think anything that I do is going to make me look quote-unquote good today because I'm so sick, but I'm going to add some extra in the places where I think I need it, because it's so thick. I don't think it's spread as well as I would have liked. So looking at it now, I think it's my color. It just didn't, for some reason it didn't look right at first. Okay, so that's my face with it on there. All in all, I think it gave me really good coverage, which it should, because it's a full coverage foundation. It was, I think it was $38 or $39 for 1.7 ounces. So a way better deal than my Chanel Perfection Lumiere Velvet. But I can tell you right now that it doesn't go on as well as the Chanel. But so far, so good. I'm going to put on the rest of my face, and I'll check in with you right before I go about my day. 1 second. Okay, so I'm back. I've got everything on. I feel like it still looks really good. If you want to know what the rest of the stuff on my face is, I'm wearing Tarte blush in Classic. I'm wearing Bare Minerals Pure Radiance, which I've made a mess of it. It's bad stuff. Urban Decay Single Shadow in Solstice. So glad I finally got this back. Do you see the duochrome in action? Like, I just feel like it's so pretty. And on my lids, like, it's just not, this video is not doing it justice because the lighting's so bad. But, whoa! Because I'm so sick and I'm constantly blowing my nose on my lips, I've just got my NYX lip butter in Red Velvet. And then the matte shades I used on my eyes was this. So, oh, mascara. My Elizabeth Arden one is what I'm wearing. Anywho, this is it. Don't know how I feel about it. It really, I think it looks beautiful. But I'm going to reserve my final judgment until I see how it lasts all day, with the exception of around my nose, because I know I'm going to be blowing my nose all day long, and it's not going to stay there. It's just not. But we'll see how the rest of this wears, and I will check in periodically. So, see you in just a little bit. Okay, guys, it is, right at 2 o'clock right now, and it was right around 11:30 when I got finished putting everything on. I've had time to go to Walmart, buy a massive amount of groceries. I bought so many groceries I was actually a little embarrassed. My cart was overflowing, and then it took 2 carts to actually carry them to my car, and then because I drive a Dart Rally, it's not a very big car, and my trunk was full of groceries, and then we had to move to the back seat. So, a little embarrassed. Never go to Walmart hungry, that's for sure. But just looking at my face and the stuff on my face, I feel like it really held up. I've got a little bit of redness right in here, but that's to be expected because I've been blowing my nose a lot. I'm not seeing a breakdown. It definitely didn't oxidize anywhere. And it looks just about like it did when I first put it on. So, gonna give it a few more hours. I don't know, maybe check in right after dinner and we'll go from there, see what it looks like. Fingers crossed. Okay, guys. Sorry. I thought I could finish that before it started. Gotta love Girl Scout cookie time. Anywho, it's about 6. I have definitely lost everything around my nose, including my chapstick, and everything else looks pretty good. There's maybe a little bit of thinning, like right here, probably from sweating, because I definitely had, I spent some time in my office working on on work stuff, and just kind of flurry of paperwork and stuff everywhere. So far so good. I think that this is probably going to end up being one of my favorite foundations because it's held up beautifully. I'll check in with you guys one more time right before I go to bed, and we'll see how it lasted for the entire day. So, one more time. Okay, so it's, I don't know, it's late. And I feel pretty gross, like the nighttime has set in, and I just want to go to bed. Overall, it did kind of, the foundation kind of settled into some lines and it creased a little bit, but I feel like it did that after I'd had it on several hours. So I like it. It's full coverage. I don't think it's 12 hours. It says it's 12-hour makeup. I don't think it's 12-hour makeup. But it's pretty good and I like it. So, should you spend the money on this? I think so, and I think I'm going to enjoy it. So, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. So, until next time, I will see you later.